Hello and welcome to this week's Mindset Minute. I am Robin Weissner, your coach, and today I want to talk about that quote there in the caption that says, "You can't be powerful if you're not willing to be in conflict." I read that the other day and it hit me so hard because I'm a conflict avoider. I don't know about you, but I avoid conflict. I like peace, right? My shirt, it actually has these plants. It says plant peace. But conflict is a natural part of growth as we are breaking free of strongholds, as we are, flipping the script on those limiting beliefs. We are going to face conflict with our ego, conflict with our inner core values and our limiting beliefs. We're going to face conflict with people who have known us as our old self, who feel frightened and are wondering, honestly, what is in it for me as you're changing. These are things that we have to be willing to face if we want to grow and be fully empowered and step into our God-given purpose. But so often we let fear of what other people will think hold us back. We let fear of failure hold us back. But Nelson Mandela says that it is not our darkness that we fear. It's actually it's our light. We fear that our full power. How powerful are we? So again, I think it's that we know that we're created for something great. We know that we have purpose. We know that there's a reason that we're here on this earth and a mission that God has given us. And sometimes we're afraid that that light is going to attract conflict. And so we dim our light. And that's actually, a big reason why I call my coaching program Light Her Way. It's kind of a play on words to lighten up our body, mind, and spirit, but also light your path and shine your light. I love everything about light. We need to be in the light. Nothing grows in the darkness, and shame cannot withstand being spoken or being exposed to light, right? So I want to help you to be free of these things, free of your doubts, free of low self-esteem, free of that fear, and confident in who you are. Being afraid to let your light shine and to step out and be your true authentic self and follow that passion, that dream that God's placed in your heart. Being afraid of that is like an eagle being afraid of its wings. Think about that. Imagine that you're a majestic bald eagle, but yet you're afraid of using your wings. Eagles are designed to be powerful. I think they're pretty much at the top of the food chain, right? You are too. You're at the top. So don't be afraid of your power. Allow yourself to be fully authentic and know that those who fall away, there's they just do, right? I mean, you'll find your tribe. You're not going to get anywhere if you're trying to be something that you're not. You're going to attract people that are not truly your people also, right? And not just in business, but in your friendship circles and things like that. And if you're feeling that fear of letting your light shine, of really standing in your power, there's part of that is because as the female species, we have not been encouraged as men have over generations and generations and centuries, right? This is fairly new for us. And plus, we have that nurturing nature. So it is more of a struggle for us than it is for some. I'm not saying that's true for every woman, and I'm not saying that every man has no issue with it either, right? But in general, society has not really encouraged us to be strong. We get called names when we're strong, and we stand firm, and we stand up for ourselves, and we say no when we want to say no. Holding firm boundaries is hard for us. We've been brainwashed to get along over competing, help others over wanting things for ourselves. And I'm here to say, I'm here to help you. If that is something you're struggling with, I'm here to encourage you, because God places desires in our heart. Desires are different than wants, but God gives us desires, and you deserve to follow through on those. You deserve to go after your goals. This has been a really hard year for me. Those of you who know me know some of my story if you listen to my podcast. Oh, and by the way, I see in my picture, do you see the little butterflies there? That's from Brandy Richardson. Thank you. She sent me a sweet little care package. And if you listen to my podcast, you know I talk about friends who are Groots. And she sent me a little Christmas Groot. Totally distracted there. But where was I? have to look at my notes here. Oh, yes. So we are, if we're not working towards our own dream, we're helping someone else work towards theirs. So why would you be doing that, right? So what I was saying was that this past year has been hard, and it's been hard for me to really focus on what I want to do next, because the season that I'm in right now, it just takes a ton of my attention and my energy and my emotion. And it's about to be released. It's about to be finished. We're about to move on this week, in fact, so keep me in your prayers. But what I did is I sat down and I thought about, like, what do I want this next year to look like? What would be the ideal? And sometimes that's hard to do, but I sat down and I wrote it out without editing. I just let the ideas flow and try to tune out those voices in your head that say, that's stupid, that will never happen, that's unrealistic, lower that number, whatever that is. Just put it all out on paper and really take some time to dream. What would your ideal life look like? What do you want next year to look like? What do you want to be able to look back on December, what is today, 13th, next year, and be so proud of that you accomplished in this year? Take some time to look back at this year, at the things that you've overcome, the things that you've accomplished, the personal growth that you've made, the relationships that you've formed, or whatever that is. We need, sometimes we need evidence, right? Faith, we have faith, but also evidence. We need to look for it. Just like when we're in a negative mindset, our ego, our mind finds evidence to prove that right. Do you understand what I'm saying? If we're saying, like, oh, that's too much for me, I'm not good enough for that, whatever, our mind is going to go to that place and find evidence to support it. Well, by the same token, we can focus on, no, I can actually hit these goals, and here's why. I remember when I did this and this and this and this, right? You have to be in charge of your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are the thinker of them, but the thoughts are just thoughts, right? So focus on your mindset, training your mindset. What do you want in this next year? What do you want in this next week? Take some time to focus on that. So that's it for my message today. If you would like to dive deeper, please go ahead and send me a DM. I still have some 30-minute free coaching sessions available on my calendar. I'll put the link down below. There's no obligation. A free 30-minute session. Get on and see how I can help you during that time that we chat. See if there's any resources or whatever I can provide to you. I will be starting something new in 2022. I'm still formulating it, so stay tuned for that. But it's going to be an amazing year coming up. I'm so excited. Give me a high five in the comments below if you feel like 2022 is going to be your year to ascend, to get out of this valley. It's time to ascend that mountain. That's where I'm at, and I hope that you'll come with me. So again, send me a DM if you'd like to talk more. I will put my link to my calendar if you'd like to set up a free 30-minute consultation. And also be sure to subscribe to my newsletter. It's monthly right now. I think I might start doing it weekly in the new year. And I'd love to hear if there's any way I can help you, any resources, any topics you'd like me to cover. Go ahead and drop it below. All right. I hope you have a wonderful week. Let's go out there and get it. Make sure to take care of yourself. Give yourself that self-care. Listen in. Ask yourself what you need and then give it. All right. Love you so much. Peace out.